Hey, how's it going? I'm going to make a pumpkin with pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaner pumpkins. Okay, this video is inspired by Marianne of Marianne's Creative Mix. I will put a link to her video, her pumpkin making video, in the description below this video. This is my pumpkin. And of course I use pipe cleaners. And when I was watching Marianne, you know, she did hers with yarn. She crocheted the top, and then she took yarn and she wrapped it around a base. Now I am using the same kind of base that she's using, and it is a cardboard tube. It's not, obviously, it's not this one. But I was able to cut 5 tubes, including that one. No, not that one. I don't know where the other one. Where's the other one? Oh, here's the other one. This is the other one. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to use corrugated cardboard. So I got some right here. And a tube. So what you do is you measure, I'm going to say, if you want to make them about this high, then what I figured out is I need to have 2 inches. Oh yeah, I'm going to use, no, I'm going to, I was going to use this as my template, but that's what I used for the other ones. So I am going to carefully look here on the edge there, and I'm going to mark 2 inches. And I'm just going to do that a little bit. Okay, then flatten your tube, because you're going to open it up again. It doesn't matter that it's flat, like that. And take a really good pair of sharp scissors. I'm using these Fiskars. Man, I've had these for a long time. These cut everything. Well, not everything, but you know, mostly everything. And then what I do is, if I want to make more, I take this one, and so I don't have to spend all that time measuring again. You ever notice that when I do something like this, where I match it next to something I want to cut? Oh no, don't take that one along with it. Don't pile them up. I end up cutting the one that I'm using as my template. Crazy, right? I may have cut that one. See, I can get 5 2-inch wide. Is it wide? High. 2-inch high. 5 2-inch high pumpkins. And this one. And then I have about that much left over. And I will save that because, you know, it could be 2 future flower petals. 2 future flower petals like this. Ta-da! Or I could use it as, oh no. I was thinking of leaves, but I would have to probably cut this in half and then shape this like this or something. We'll put those aside. Okay, so technically I could make 4 or 5. Like I said, I have these already. Let me move those out of the way. And 2 inches. So what you want to do now is you want to fold this top and bottom about 1/4 inch in. And you can actually do it at the same time like this if you want to. Usually I get distracted and so then I just end up doing one at a time. You could do it like this. If your arthritis isn't too bad, you could do it like this. And that's about 1/4 of an inch at the top, and fold 1/4 of an inch in at the bottom. So both ends. Like that, like that. And then I'm just going to, because this hand's hurting a little bit here. And do that until you get something to that effect. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to cut little slits in here, roughly 1/4 of an inch in, right, and on both sides. So folding them down like that beforehand, you can do it before you fold them, but I like to fold it first because then I kind of can, I can kind of see. I had to go in like that because that's where it's the thickest there, so it was hard to cut. I should have moved on and selected a less thick area. Like that. What does that one cut? Oh, I'm just going to do this one. Then kind of fold that in a little bit. It actually makes it easier to fold it in. And then if you notice that the top isn't, or one of the ends, rather, is not 1/4 of an inch in, then that gives you a little bit easier way to fold that in. And then this side, fold these in. And this worked really good earlier when I was doing a semi-dress rehearsal, but not on camera. Okay, so you have something that looks like that. Hey! Now, I put... This I did a double wrap for. I don't know why, but I did. This one has a single wrap on the inside there, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a poofiness to it. I don't know if you can tell that or not. And I really like the bottom part here, because the bottom part is, now there's nothing there but the underside of everything tucked in. It kind of shows, you know, like how a pumpkin would look on the bottom there. I could probably bring that in more. Maybe not. Now that it's wrapped, I probably can't bring it in that much. Okay, so I've been using this one. It's very, very crooked. And what I want to do is I want to straighten it out a little more. I want to cut about a 1/2 inch wide. And I'm going to eyeball it. I'm not going to measure. Eek. And this is a little bit crooked on the edge there, I'm noticing. So I'm just going to kind of try and get 1/2 inch. Ooh, that was very good. You had that. And then I'm going to use the Scotch Create glue, and I'm going to go around, and I think I might do the double wrap here, and hold that. How did I do with those scissors? Oh. Just threw them down somewhere. Where is the... I want to see where the beginning one... I lost my place. Okay, there is the beginning one. Maybe I'll put it out just a smidge. Right there. I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah. This gets a little tricky here. and discard this. Put this aside. Do not throw it away. I'm not going to use it for the pumpkin, but you know, some people just throw everything away. Just, no, keep it. Why is it important to keep things? Oh, I had a very good story to tell you, and of course now I can't remember it, about keeping things. Oh, it was, it had to do with paper towel tubes. So I collect paper towel tubes because I can hack them. I'm pretty good at hacking them. Am I getting low? Oh, I'm pretty low there. Gonna, I think I have a hair, a hair on my arm. Must be losing my hair. Earlier the dog was in rapid bark mode next door. Now he is unusually quiet. I can't imagine that he's sleeping. Okay, then you want to kind of center that-ish. Make it a little bit tight, or as tight as you can make it without altering the shape, the circle shape. I'm going to turn this down this way. It's kind of interesting that it smoothed that out, and who knew? Also kind of want to keep that a little bit on the tight side there. Okay. So while that's drying, then it doesn't take that long to dry, but while it's drying, what you want to do is adjust if you can. Now see, this is not drying or staying down. Sometimes you have to do the inside here. And just kind of put that down like that. If you can adjust it, if you need to adjust it, use wet glue for that so that you have the little bit of wiggle room. And while that's drying, oh dear, set that aside. And you need, for this one, which was only single wrapped with a corrugated cardboard, I used 10 orange pipe cleaners. And when I first saw Marianne do this, I was thinking, oh, I do not have the yarn that she has, and she crocheted, and I don't crochet. I know how to crochet, but I don't crochet, so I don't know how to start or stop what I crochet. Okay. I was using this board right here for coloring pipe cleaners, not these pipe cleaners. I was using white ones for the stem. Are you thinking that's not white? And I used fabric markers, green and brown, to color the stems. So I do have a bunch of white ones, white pipe cleaners, and at the time I thought, just a minute, I thought I would use the white ones because I do have a bunch of white ones. And then I thought, what if I need a boatload of orange ones? So what I was doing was, let's see if I have that one. I don't know if I have. Oh yes, I do. I took the orange fabric marker, Artesa fabric marker, and I colored the white one of the white ones. So this is the white. The white used to be white and is now orange. And I thought, oh right, that would be great. And so then I took a whole mess of the white ones and I just wrapped it around. Oh, see, that's coming apart. Why are you coming apart? Wrapped it around without this corrugated part. I just did one of these, you know, and I did it straight up 2 inches high. I think it was 2 inches high. And then I realized, oh, it's going to take a lot of pipe cleaners to go around this, because I was only getting like 3 layers or 3 rows or 3 columns. What are they called? Columns are up and down. Okay, so 3 columns. And I thought, man, that's going to take me forever to, I mean, that's not really big, but still. And it did take me a while just to use just the white ones. I only painted 1 white one, and I'm so glad that I did, because I went into Amazon and I ordered a 100 pack, about 100, I want to say. Now here it just says, this is what they came packaged in. They came stapled in a bag. That was fun. But it just says pipe cleaners here. It doesn't say anything else, just pipe cleaners. And it's supposed to be 100 pieces, but I counted these twice, and it came to 99. So I got 99. I'm okay with 99, but I'm thinking if I do a review on Amazon, I'm going to say if you're expecting exactly 100, you might not get 100. You might get only 99. Okay, and these are kind of like stuck together too when they come in. So I had to separate them anyway. You need, for single layer corrugated cardboard, you need 10 pipe cleaners. And this one at the top, you need 2 of those. So while this is drying, like I said, you can take 2 of these, about a 1/2 inch or so, and just twist them. Just them nice and tight as you can make them, because those little ends especially like to stick out and poke and poke you. So okay, then let's see, you want to take the 2, take one of your fingers, or if you don't want to use your finger, you could probably use a pen or your Mitsubishi eraser. And you just need a starting point. Ow. Oh, sure, it would have to be, I wonder if I should put, it would have to be a sharp one right there. And you just want to make that a starting point of sorts. So you can, I always use my finger. Use, I think, this one. Index works fine as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to go and wrap it like this, outward, not up or downward, although it will be used downward. I will be pushing downward later when I put the stem in. Now see I have that. I have to be careful with that. Oh, you're gonna give me problems. Do not give me problems. And just wrap it up just like that. And if you don't want it to unravel, you can take a giant paper clip. Oh, do I have a giant paper clip to keep it together? Okay, so this works too. Or the pinky, I think, is too small, so that's why I was going with this, the ring finger. And this, what I did with this was, now you want to take a handful of these, and it's going to be like, I'm going to say about 12 of these, maybe 13. So what do I have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to take out 15 just in case. And I always have more. Okay, so with this one, this part right here, I am going to the outer side, I'm going to wrap, take one of these, and kind of put a little hook in it, like about that, maybe, again, 1/2 inch or so. And a good thing also about these little slits is that this can slip in there. Kinda. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it this way. And I'm gonna put this underneath and move this over a little. And then pinch that in a little, and just wrap it like this. It's like sewing. In a giant hole here. Instead of poking the fabric to get the needle through. Now that paperclip might get on my ever-loving nerves here. Because it's rubbing or scraping against the mat here. Okay, so I have that. Then take another one and about a 1/2 inch. Tightly wrap it. You need to wrap it as tightly as you can. Now, if you could, I guess, hot glue it down on the edge here, but you don't have to. I can feel it popping up there. That might be a problem. And I'll do that. And so you're just going to wrap it all the way through, just like that, until you get to, until you finish it. Okay, it takes 13 pipe cleaners, and I had a little bit left over at the top here, and I used the reverse tweezers, and I just kind of lifted this up and then tucked that in as best as I could. Now, some of these edges, some of these corners here are a little bit on the sharp side because of the twisting where one pipe cleaner meets the other. Just a minute. Where is that? So when you have the little jobbies, the little edges here at the bottom, especially because they're going to be wrapping around here, I recommend tucking them in if you can. The problem I had tonight, oh, here's one. You could bend it down more. But the problem I was having, I went off camera to finish this, was that some of these on the side here were coming apart, and that was when I twisted them and they just ended up on the side here. So I took this one and I would get it under one that was already wrapped, one column, and then I would shove that little thing underneath. So that's and then I would take what I was using there, and I would like double wrap it right there. So that works out really good as well, and it makes everything look really good. Now this one's, see this one, how this one's coming out? It's much, much, much harder to shove that thing in there Oh wait, where is it? Right there. It is very hard to put that in there. I need 3 hands. So I want to put that one in because I want to tuck it in there because it's gonna stick out like that. It's sticking out. Also, I'm very clumsy with these tweezers. And the tweezer tips are sharp, so that's interesting. Okay, so I tuck that in. So 13 for sure, and maybe 14 if you want to do extra wrapping around where the 2 pipe cleaners are coming together. Excuse me. And like just do like a double wrap there. And then this one, I took the paper clip off because it was, like I said, driving me crazy. And now I think I twisted this around. The good thing about pipe cleaners is it's easy to manipulate them. The bad thing is the ends are sharp. Sharp. Okay, let me see. I have to now reverse wind, I guess. I don't know. Wind in from, instead of the center, I'm winding in from the outside. That's really weird. Okay. Also, what you need to do is, if you have brown pipe cleaners, you can make a stem. Oh, this is gonna stay. I don't know how it stays, but it stays. It stays. And what I did was I took 4 white ones because I don't have brown pipe cleaners, and I colored them with the Arteza fabric markers. The bad thing about Arteza fabric markers is they don't make these anymore. I'm going to be very sad when I run out of certain colors that I've been using for crafting projects. So what I did was this afternoon I colored, where is that? I had a green binder clip. I don't know where it is. And I would color one end, and then I would take the binder clip and I would clip it like this, and then I would put this sheet here and just basically color green and then brown and then green again. And one of these, I think it's this one, I did brown, green, brown, green. It's like multiple colors. And I thought, okay, that'll work. I was supposed to do 2 brownish and 2 greenish ones, all with brown and green together. And with this, you want to take 2 together and twist them. This is still, it's still damp, and these have been drying for hours. Or they're not damp, but they're weird. Yeah, I guess they are damp. I'm getting on my fingers. Twist those together. It doesn't have to be a tight twist like the orange ones there. And then twist these 2 together. So you want 2 pairs of twisted pipe cleaners. And since I can't do, I'm not a lefty, I guess it's easier for me to do it this way. Make sure that if you do color them with fabric paint or permanent markers or something, that they're dry. These are still I can't believe that they are not dry yet. That is so strange. I've been sitting there for hours. Okay. Then you want to twist these together. So you know when we get pumpkins, they come off the vine. They're green. The stems are green when they're on the vine. But once they come off the vine, once they're cut off, then they start to turn brown. So I want it to get greenish brown, as if it had just come off the vine, or maybe a day or so later or something off the vine. Still have a hint of green in it. Okay, then I want to tighten this a little bit more. And make sure that one's tight. Then you fold them in half. Oh wait, how did I do it? How did I do this one? I think I might have... Oh, yeah, fold it in half. How did I do that one? That's what I'm thinking. And give them a little bit of a twist. And then... I think I did it this way. Oh no, that was something else. Never mind. Never mind. That was another thought I had in my head that didn't quite pan out. I think that was for a white one that I was doing. And you can twist these together if you want to. And you want to... Oh yeah. Actually, it's a good idea to have one of these loose anyway. One you can tuck in, one end you could tuck in, and the other you can leave out. And kind of give this like a little bit of a bend to it. And then I'm going to put, hopefully... Oh, I want to go in a little. I want to bring this, let me bring this part out here. Because I'm going to use this part right here, I'm going to use to wrap it with this. Oh, you know, I think it was, no. No. So you're going to do it like that. Maybe bring it up just a little bit. And then this part, I need to wrap, or at least put it in so that it doesn't come out, and tell all your guests not to pull on the handle to lift up the pumpkin. Even though that's how you lift real pumpkins. Oh, now it's not going to go in. Yeah. Too much twistiness going on, I guess. Okay, I got it. So on there, I'm just going to wrap it around a little bit there. And then kind of push it back up a little. And then you have a very twisted... that actually looks pretty good. This, I think I would tighten a little more. You could also glue it down if you didn't know. If somebody lifts it, oh, I see you can lift that. I actually like this one better than this other one. This one, I kind of want this to go downward a little bit because of the stem, how the pumpkin looks. All right. however you want it to go. And then you have a nice little centerpiece of pumpkins. You can make it look like this really weird. It looks awful like that, but I actually kind of like it, you know. What I think I really wanted to do, I was hoping that the brown, one of the browns that Arteza has would be lighter, and they do have a chocolate, and like this is the chocolate, so I was kind of hoping the stem would be closer to this color, but it's not. It is brown. It is a darker brown. It's not dark brown. The other one is coffee, and that one's super dark brown. But this one is kind of cool. If you want, you can to make a bottom here, you could actually coil that one as well, and then just when you're overlapping the outer band here, which is now tucked underneath all of these, you could also do the same with the bottom as well, and then that would be, you would have a more solid bottom there. But you really don't need it. It's just gonna sit there like a centerpiece or something. Now that looks like it's supposed to be. And this one kind of gave up on me. There we go. Interesting. And I think I came up with, I only have 2 left. I took 15 pipe cleaners out, 13 to wrap, possibly 14. And by the way, these measure around like a little less than 12 inches. And they're not cut exactly the same height, by the way. You know, because picture if you're in a factory and you're cutting, see that one's closer to 12. That one's 12 inches, but this one's like an 1/8 of an inch shorter. So give yourself maybe 14 pipe cleaners if you want to try it. If you want to do it with all white, you can spray paint or hand color. It takes a lot longer to do it if you hand color it. Hand color white pipe cleaners orange. And then you can go with green if you want to, green stems or brown stems. You know, it's up to you. Whatever floats your boat. If you come up with a better solution here, I like that the corrugated cardboard is on the inside there, because it does give this a little bit more outwardness in the center. I think I have to tweak this part though, but still, I kind of like it. I like it. Give this a thumbs up. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day. Bye.